Hello, all. I'm going to give you a perspective about the IT service companies, how they work, how their operational models are, and quickly going to talk about their challenges and what particular sector in this industry is going to have a sweet spot. And we are going to talk about this in all aspects. I'm going to quickly share with you that. Hope this session will help you. To start with, we all know that this week we have seen HCL Tech share has tumbled 10%. It is fallen 10% in the session, but does it mean the big IT party is over? I think it is over. At least the share market tells us that. But what is their business model and how they operate? So looking at their business model and understanding the reality and on ground picture will help us understand this industry into the deeper sectors. Now, how they work. The IT service companies have three segments operated across. There are large cap IT companies, there are medium cap IT service companies, and there are small cap IT companies. The large cap IT companies, which are likes of big companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, these are categorized as the large IT companies. The challenge in front of them is they are very much habitual of getting the contracts which are in terms of 15 million, $50 million, $100 million. It's something that their average ticket size. But because of the AI adoption, they are going to face a problem. Why? Because of deflationary impact. What is deflationary impact is? It is when AI adoption happens at at a faster rate, they will not be able to charge at that magnitude, which means the $100 million contract is deflation happens and comes to the 5 million or 2 million or at the max 10 million. But these large companies are not agile. They are big companies, we can call them as a big elephant. They move slowly. That means their agility is a problem. So they will not be able to get the benefits from the smaller ticket contracts. They need to survive the big ticket contracts. The problem is the big ticket contracts are going to shrink significantly because of the AI adoption. But at the same time, the mid-size and the small size companies and even micro IT service companies are more agile. They are small in their numbers and headcounts. They are able to mobilize the channels more quickly than these large IT companies. And getting a small uh, ticket work, a small size contract is not going to hurt them because they are already mentally prepared to deliver in such a fashion. So they are more suitable for these small contracts rather than the large IT companies. So why this is happening? Understand from the perspective of a customers. Who the customers of these IT service companies are? They are spread across different industry verticals, such as manufacturing, defense, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, banking, insurance, etc. You name the industry, and these big IT service players, support in these sectors across across the geography. Their diversification is their plus. They serve almost their most of the clients are Fortune 500 clients, so they know how to deal and contract with them, these Fortune 500 companies. So their plus points are they have an knack to make a contract, big contracts. They know the clients, Fortune 500 clients, and they know how to deal with them. That's their plus. But what is their minus? Their minus is causing the trouble because up until now, before AI era, they used to sell, and their unique selling point was having a huge strength of technology professionals. They call it as bench strength. What is bench strength? That means these big IT giants, when they go to win a contract of $100 million, they used to tell their customers, those are potentially these 500 Fortune companies, that look, I have with me these hundreds of engineers sitting idle. So I can easily deploy them on your project and the project can start easily. I will be able to deliver you this. gigantic project in a so and so time. So that's their unique selling point, and that is where exactly the mid and small companies were lagging, because they don't have that many IT professionals ready to deploy. So that is where their edge was, and therefore they were able to get the big contracts, and that is how they built their entire ecosystem to serve only the large contracts. But the small and medium sized companies, they are working hard, delivering in small chunks, doing small works. They are more agile. Now, looks like their time has come up, because of the artificial intelligence, the these large workflows are going to automate by the AI. Now, what will happen if the AI will automate these large workflows? Obviously, these Fortune 500 companies, which usually have their own IT divisions assessing these requirements of them building the software, they are at the moment busy conducting proof of concepts with different AI models. They are trying to see how they can adopt AI so that the dependency on these IT service companies is reduced, because they will see they are able to save some cost there and spend that cost, divert that cost into the AI adoption, and eventually get more accuracy and more benefits of the AI. They are going to do that. But when they will do that, obviously the new contracts will come. They will come with the smaller size of contracts. Remember, $100 million contract is going to become a $5 million contract. Now, then the big giant companies like TCS, Infosys, HCL, and likes of Infosys is going to struggle, because 1 million contract or half a million contract is not going to make them happy, at least not their shareholders. To make their balance sheets look as promising as it was looking before, they need to work hard. But not only working hard is going to help them, because they just need to step out and work out on the model that will help them survive. They need to change their model, they need to change their DNA, they need to change their structure very, very heavily. Will they be able to do that? I'm not denying they can be able to do that. All these big IT companies shares are available with 30 to 40% discount price. However, their valuations are not shrink very much, but they are shrink a lot. Therefore, everybody has this dilemma in the mind: should we invest in them right now or not? I'm not the SEBI registered advisor to tell you whether you should invest or not. You should do your own due diligence and check with your financial advisors before you go and invest. However, understanding the business model of this industry, I am assessing, and it's my personal view, that the mid-size IT companies, whether it is the likes of Coforge, Persistent, KPIT, are in a good spot. They are going to get benefit of this AI adoption, because this small contract size, they know how to catch them, grab them, deliver them. They are good at it. So it is like a cricket match. Just imagine, where you have the star players like Sachin Tendulkar, but he is mentally prepared to come and play only on big matches. But you have Ranji players which are smaller than Sachin, but they are very agile. If you ask them to come and play the gully cricket, they are okay to do that. But if you ask Sachin to come and play a gully cricket for you, he probably not fit for that. He is not mentally prepared even. So that is the problem with the big IT giants. They are Sachin Tendulkars. They are Comparing them to the Sachin Tendulkar is probably a wrong analogy, but I'm trying to explain you understand the cusp of it. It is they are giant. They have made their names. They are only doing the big contracts. They are the star players, but asking them to play in a gully cricket, probably they will probably not ready to do that. But they have to change their model. They need to adopt that. They need to adopt that so that they can play 2020 match as well. It is Cricket analogy is actually matching here, because look at the 50-50 match. There used to be a 5 days cricket match, and the players are adopting that. But when 50-50 one-day cricket has evolved, they adopt to that. And when 2020 comes, you see more young players, more junior players are making their names and coming front and making it more glamour than the large players that was the traditional players making their names. So it becomes a equal platform for everybody. When AI adoption happens, the democratization of the software implementation will happen, and this will hurt the large companies for sure. We need to see in the numbers the how their valuations are going to have impact, what is their reasonable valuation, and what is their roadmap, what PE multiples we should be giving them. I'm designing and building a, a quant algorithm to define this for us. It will be soon ready, and I will be sharing it on my channel for you. Understanding their business model is something that I wanted to deliver you through this session. Going further, one more step into their business model is that how they work and how they deliver the work. They deliver the work in two ways. One is time and material, second is a fixed cost. What is time and material? Time and material is they are going to give a resource to the customer. Like, look, I have this solution architect, I have this developer, I have this business analyst, I have this product owner. I am deploying them to you with time and material. The time they work with you, you have to materialize that time and give me an invoice or a money. So that is how it works with the fashion of contracting these resources to the customers. Fixed cost is something that these IT service companies tell their customers that, okay, this is a 50 million contract. I'm going to deliver this in 3 years or 5 years. I will be deploying as many engineers required for this. And this is a promise that I will be delivering you this so and so software. So these are the two categories it works on. The understand the basic crust of it is the agility, and the agility of the big elephant is less than what it is of a horse or a small animal can always be an agile. So these top IT giants are like elephant walking it slow, but the small IT companies or a medium-sized IT companies are actually more agile, more fast because they are likes of rabbit going faster. Do we need something like a tortoise going slow but winning the race? Will have to see the future. What is going to happen to this industry? Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye.